Who's your favorite character, Vanessa?
Oh God, this is a really hard question. They're all so rich and so different. And so Rooney, I think, is most like me. Like I felt very like connected in many on many levels. I loved, okay. God, I don't have a specific answer, but I have to name my top three because I couldn't narrow it down to one. I love Alice. She doesn't come in off, very often, but she's so ethereal and she's so omniscient and so um she reminds me of my grandmother. There's a connection there with her. It's a beautiful thing. So I loved her. And Ma, because she's so, I just could dig into her. She's just a little, I just love her. Just in her own just prickly way.
You can assume any of those characters. When you find yourself in a situation, I assure you, go into those characters because those characters will see you through it easily enough. Anyway, that's
Love that. I love that. Sometimes you need to be Ma.
yeah,
That's just
no
so,
kidding.
I love that. It doesn't come naturally to me personally, but man, that is so cool. I love that. I'm definitely gonna do that. Bonnie, I just think she's so like I just laughed a lot of times with her, and she's so she's just who she is. She just, I loved so many different characters. Oh no, wait, I forgot about Elsa. Elsa. She's so saucy and sassy. I just enjoyed them all, really, truly.
Yeah, I mean, so fun to play all of them, but I like, for me, I think like because Percy as the narrator you go into his head and you feel like it's his point of view and speaking that, like it feels so close that it totally makes it my favorite just because it feels like me, because that's the character where I feel like, oh, he's the innocent thrust into this, doesn't know if he really wants to be in this world, like has enough awareness to be like, I think this might be not great. But also it's family. Also, it's all he has in a way, this like, but what is it to be on your own? I think it's just such a almost, Greek tragedy, operatic question of like, what do you do when the only way to be true to a kind of deep familial love is to enter a world that you wouldn't normally want to be in, but to leave it means you enter a world you don't want to be in either, which is without that. And like, there's just no easy way. And watching him try to navigate that. And I think like you were talking about that world of threats and games and understanding and his inabilities and desire to just sort of skip it, but then of course caught in it and all the feelings of it. I so feel for him. And I don't mean like, sympathetic, like I don't mean like he's a victim or anything, but like I just so love the journey he's on and feel like his is obviously the one of sort of transformation to finally be like, all right, I learning who I am in this world by the end of it.
Eye of the Moon, award-winning book 1 of the Eye of the Moon series, written by Smith-Obolensky, narrated by Carter Roy and Vanessa Richardson.